armed and ready for my first traditional Animator's Palate, a staple of Disney Cruise Line since the beginning, for 25 years, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
British from Be Our Guest Vacations here. Once
Hello.
again.
Yeah.
She's fully assimilated into the blogger life now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
we ordered 2 drinks and you were like, we must have the third one. You also said we all try each other's dishes. You're now all the way there in five short days. I can get you all the way assimilated into blogger culture. This is going to be a course I'm going to sell.
I think you
Yeah.
should, because the first night we sat down, seriously, full disclosure, I was not in the blogger world of reviewing food. And Tom asked me the question. He said, "So, what do you think?" And I said, "Well, it's good." That's kind of all I had to say. He's like, "Tell me more." And I'm like, "It's creamy." Now I'm, ready to discuss further.
That's good because
You got me there.
The drinks are here.
Oh God, I even did that with the drink.
Well, we will have to photograph those, but
We will.
So we'll be back in a second with our thoughts on the drinks. Okay, so we're gonna try drinks. I should pull up my pictures of the menu so
Oh.
I know what we're drinking, right?
I actually have my menu.
Oh, you kept yours.
I
Look
kept
at
them.
again. You're ahead of me now.
Fancy.
Wow. I have the Blueberrylicious, which is tequila, fresh blueberries, passion fruit juice, orange flavor liqueur, and freshly squeezed lime juice. It looks, that is thick, ladies and gentlemen.
It is thick.
That is like a puree. It's not bad, but it really just is like someone pureed blueberries, threw in some lime juice and some tequila.
Okay.
And there's not a whole lot else going on there. So it's weird to have blueberry and lime is not a flavor combination I think I like.
Yeah, and then also the blueberry with tequila is the little.
Yeah, I mean lime and tequila obviously
Yeah.
fine. It's not bad, it's just weird.
Okay.
All right, so you have the non-alcoholic, which is
Yeah.
the Bora Shake. Nothing says Disney Animation like Bora.
Exactly.
It's pina colada, fresh bananas, and blue ocean.
Which I don't know what blue ocean is, but I'm assuming
outside.
It's about it, right? Exactly. Outside. I'm assuming it has something to do with the blue at the bottom of this drink. All right, so let's give it a shot. Okay. And again, from non-alcoholic drinkers out there, tasty, creamy. It's a pina colada, non-alcoholic pina colada.
Non-alcoholic pina colada.
That's it. I mean, that's kind of that. It is a non-alcoholic pina colada. Period. Blank.
I bet they'd make us one that's alcoholic if we asked.
I bet they could.
If you say please.
If you say, now, can you add a little rum to that, please?
Yeah, right? And the last drink is the Great Reef, another animation thing. I know someone's going to come in and be like, oh, well, they have Crush at some of the animators' palate. It doesn't matter. Great Reef is rum, elderflower Saint Germain, watermelon puree, and fresh lime juice. It is beautiful, though, by the way. Very
Yeah.
patriotic
It is.
for a Great Reef-themed beverage. Do I stir it, given that it has layers? I would assume.
Let's see.
I would assume
Yeah.
so.
It's so pretty. It was just separated so nicely there, but
Oh, there goes the mint is gone. That red is still, the white is gone, but the red is staying at
holding
the
on.
bottom.
red is holding on there.
Wow, and I know why.
Wow.
That's because it's that watermelon puree. It's almost like a watermelon jelly.
Ah.
This is spectacular. By the way.
Really?
I love it.
Oh, Tom, that's good. What's the base alcohol in there again? What is-
It's the Saint Germain, right? Elderflower, Saint Germain, and rum.
Okay.
This is tremendous.
Oh, fantastic.
Highly recommend.
Okay.
Best drink
We're
of
off to
dinners.
a good start. What was that?
The best drink of all our dinners.
I would dare say this is the best cocktail we've had in rotational
Oh,
dining.
wow.
I would dare say.
Okay. I'm going to remember that. All right.
This is such classic Disney. I mean, the setting is gorgeous, themed, the food is fun.
I will say this about my bread. This is just me, personal. I like my bread warm.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing. That's how most people prefer it, but it's not warm. And that's kind of been the thing, but
Back in the
That's
day,
just
were you
me.
getting a lot of warm bread at the rotational dining? Was that a thing? Or has it
No,
always just kind of been?
It's actually, that's a great question, Tom. Even when I was working on the ship with Disney, you're right, it wasn't warm. Now, interesting enough, I'm not at Palo, but we were at Palo earlier, my bread was warm.
Wow.
There's a difference, but anyway, that's just me.
By the
What-
way, in the background, you're probably noticing some characters are being drawn in.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I see Dumbo and Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
The beginning of Stitch over in the corner.
It's good though.
It's a roasted garlic dip.
The dip is really good.
Well, I got the focaccia. Let's try a little with the focaccia.
I just got like a multi-grain. Mine is just a multi-grain dinner roll. That dip is really good
It's potent. I don't know.
to me. It is potent. It is potent.
That is really garlicky.
It's very garlicky. I like garlic. That's probably why I'm like thinking it's really good. So it is garlicky.
Focaccia is very good. I like the focaccia. It's very soft and fresh. Not hot, mind you.
No.
None of the bread.
It's
look,
my little bougie. I'm
No, I
bread
don't
bougie.
disagree though. I think one thing we always discuss is that the bread at the rotational dining is it's fresh enough, but it's never super fresh. And I think it's just a cruise thing, right?
Maybe
they
just
have
across the
a lot of bread to bring on board, and you got to keep it as fresh as you can. But
Yeah.
maybe don't have the time and energy to have, 2,800 pieces of freshly baked
Right.
bread every night.
Heated every night too.
Yeah.
Correct.
I get it, but a good start nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Appetizers. We have the smoked salmon tartar, which looks like a very similar dish we had a few nights ago. That does happen a little bit. That's why we didn't get the Serrano ham either. Basically something we've had already.
Yeah.
Something we definitely have not had is the black truffle pasta persets, which is a staple of the Animator's palate.
It's
And
famous.
as well, the tomato tart, which looks like a little tomato pizza, in fact. But you said you need me to try these
I do. I want you to try
black
each
truffle
one.
pasta persets.
Absolutely.
It's pasta purses filled with truffle-scented cheese and coated with a delicate champagne sauce.
And this is one of those, it's very shareable. You dig in, I dig in, it's all good.
Well, that's what's fun. Everybody should order, everyone at the table can make sure whatever everyone wants to try is ordered and pass stuff around.
Exactly.
And again, you can order as many of each course as you want.
Exactly.
This does look good.
I can't wait to see if you like it.
The cheese is very rich, very thick. The champagne sauce works really well. It gives it a butteriness and a sweetness. And the pasta itself is cooked. The purse is cooked very nicely. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It's just right. I would absolutely have that again.
Very good. I would agree with you there. The pasta. I like the texture of it. I mean, the flavors are great. I have to tell you, I do want to put some pepper on it because I'm just a pepper girl. I put pepper on
No,
everything.
I get it. I would.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I'll do a little salt and pepper probably.
She's got pepper.
Oh, there she is. But I do love the texture, and it's a dente. It's cooked like as pasta should be, not overcooked.
Yeah.
And I believe these are like little carrot strips on top.
Yeah, carrots and I'm guessing that's celery.
Yeah.
And
little celery.
there's a mushroom hanging out there too.
Yep.
Good stuff. I'm gonna try the salmon tartar. I don't expect it to be earth-shattering. Dill, capers, onions, pickles, and horseradish cream. I was about to say the creaminess is the thing that makes it better. So there is a horseradish cream. Don't worry, I know some people are afraid of horseradish. Personally, I like eating horseradish till the insides of my face feel like they're gonna explode.
You really like horseradish?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
But don't worry, it's not intense at all. It just gives it a creamy flavor, none of that intense spice.
Yeah.
But this is the best version of this I've had on the cruise, so
Okay.
a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know.
not try that one just because
No?
I'm not
Okay.
a tuna tartar
That's
person.
fine.
Yeah, but I trust you.
I don't even know how we're doing. I guess we gotta cut this
Wait,
one.
I was looking at this thinking, do we cut it like a pizza? You know what I
Sure.
mean? Do we cut it like
Put
a
in there.
pizza?
So this is the tomato tart with glazed goat cheese and shaved radish.
Oh gosh. Hold on, Tom.
That was a good cut. That's right down. There's a beautiful slice.
I'm impressed. Very nice.
I'm gonna plop them on.
Yeah.
Let's do that. There we go. The goat cheese is good. You get on the back end for sure. There could be more of it. More would be great. Tomato is there. It's present. You get a little bit of it. It's fine. It's not bad.
It's not. It's good for the table.
Yeah.
What stands out for me the most, because it's very pizza-ish, if you will. It looks like
Yeah.
like we were trying to figure out, did I even cut it like a pizza? However, what's different is the dough, because it's a flaky. It's like it's a pastry kind of.
Yeah. It's definitely flaky pastry, like we've seen on we've seen a lot of the flaky pastry, especially in this restaurant on the frozen night, right?
Yeah.
But all in all, three things those I would get every time, but
Every
three
time.
things I would order again, for sure.
Agreed.
Okay, so the soups and salad course, you have the chicken and walnut salad with dried cranberries,
do.
red onions, and a cranberry dressing.
Let's give it a shot.
It does sound like all the things. You've checked all the boxes.
The salad dressing comes on here already. It's not overpowering. It's very mild. The greens are crisp. They're not wilted. And so I would say it's a solid salad in that it's refreshing. So it's not a real heavy salad.
Yeah.
It's just a little something before you have your main course.
It's not an overwhelming portion either, which is
It's
good.
not. It's not.
I know some people take that as a negative. I don't. When you're going so many courses, I don't think it is.
Not at all. And it's not. And it's got just a tad bit of tartness to it and a little bit of sweetness because of the cranberries in there and the green apples. So I like it. I think
So
it's
thumbs
a good
up?
thumbs up on this one, Tom.
All right, on to soup. We have the creamy butternut squash soup. Is there more of a description than that? Yep. Garnished with chives and drizzled with sour cream. Oh, I just destroyed the table. Profound butternut squash flavor. It's creamy, as advertised. I mean, that's the name.
Yeah.
I've said the name again.
That's right.
I don't know what else to say about it. Right? It tastes like butternut squash,
Yep.
and it's very rich and creamy.
There you go. I would say the same thing.
All right.
True description.
What was recommended, though, was the baked potato and cheddar cheese soup with bacon bits and chives. The palate on this one's a little different. And I'm trying to figure out why. Is it just over salted? It's super salty.
It is salty.
It's not bad. It's just super salty.
It's you know what it is. I'm tasting, as with other baked potato soups, like the first thing you taste is like
Yeah.
the baked potato. It's so clear. This has the first note is some sort of spice,
Yeah.
right, Tom?
Yeah.
It's like a spice thing. Yeah, definitely try it. And we got to get a third opinion on this one. There's some kind of spice first.
And I'm getting mostly bacon bit on the back. That bacon has really soaked in.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
some kind of spice on the front.
Something forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's and I can't figure out what the spice is, but it's not like the classic all-American baked potato soup. It's not that.
You think
to me.
it's just overly peppered, maybe?
Satirical, is it?
No, it's something. It's not pepper. It's something.
That's something else.
Is it just?
But to me, it's not bad, but it's just. I
I feel like I'm really tasting the chive on the front. Is it just like a overwhelming chive? Is that possible? Is it like pepper and chive hitting each other?
Which soup do you like better?
I think the squash, maybe. I don't know. This isn't bad.
between the two, for me, let's try one more time.
Go for it.
Just one more time.
It's certainly not inedible.
No. I like the butternut squash
Yeah,
better.
I agree.
It's not bad, but if I had to choose between the two, that's definitely tastes as it is defined. It is a butternut.
The one that is most like its name in execution is the butternut squash.
This one is, I would say, a take on a baked potato soup. Right, Tom? It's
agree.
a take on it.
The entrees have arrived.
Yes, they have.
You have, from the vegetarian options, the black bean Chipotle cakes
That's right.
over corn kernels and brown rice topped with tomato, cilantro, salsa.
Let's give it a
Those
shot.
look good.
They do, right? And so you
Yeah.
must taste, so that side's
right.
yours. And I'm going to give it a try right now. The sauce, I think, will obviously give it even more flavor and make it juicier, if that's a description. But
I mean,
it's like a black bean. You know what it is
Yeah.
for me? It's a black bean. It's a mini black bean burger.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a mini black bean burger.
Just take away the bun and make them smaller.
Yep. And it's sitting on a bed of, the rice is, I don't know, some kind of jasmine rice with corn in it. It has little pieces of onion in it.
Yeah.
So for a vegetarian dish, it tastes very clean.
How is it when you hit the sauce?
Let's try it.
Yeah?
Good call. Let's give it a shot with some sauce. Not a lot of sauce on it or the plate, so you could probably ask for more.
It needs it.
Yeah.
The base is good, it just needs more of the sauce.
You need more sauce. But it's a solid. It's not hard. It's soft, but it is very well put together, like constructed,
Yeah.
and it sticks together well.
Not a bad dish. I maybe would have went with a different side, considering how grainy the black bean
Yeah.
patty is. Do I really want a grain with it? But it's still a good dish.
Vegetarian. It works.
I have in front of me the grilled tuna steak with fingerling confit, caponata, sun-dried tomato pesto, and aioli. I'm trying that first. I'm going right for the side.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, yeah.
It's a potato.
It's mashed fingerling potatoes.
It's mashed fingerling potatoes. Okay.
They're delicious.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Who doesn't love fingerling potatoes? I love eating the skin of the potato also, I have to admit. I'm one of
I do
those,
too.
one of those people. And so this hits the spot for me.
Very good.
Great.
Very good.
So let's try the tuna steak. So tuna steak, the way it comes out, I know you're looking at the photo or the video right now. It does have a gray exterior. That's how it's supposed to look, but it will be pink on the inside. That's normal.
Okay.
It's a nice big piece. Again, same as your dish.
Yeah.
It's just very dry.
Is it a little dry? Does it
It needs a
something
sauce.
else?
Something else needs to happen. But base ingredients are good. It's a well cooked. It's solid. The potatoes are stealing the show in this dish.
I am going to try a little bit
Yeah,
of
go ahead.
potatoes though, because I was curious about, what they taste like.
This is the ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin, which has a roast or served on wasabi mashed potatoes with bok choy and a tamarind barbecue reduction.
All right.
So I gotta try wasabi
Go for
mashed
the wasabi.
potatoes. Yeah, you get all that wasabi flavor up front. Not, again, like the horseradish earlier, not the spiciness. Though.
Okay.
Not that like, oh my God, wow.
Because that scares me like wasabi.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
The
is it going to be burning my mouth up?
The intensity is not there, just the flavor.
Okay, good. Very good.
So let's try.
The steak looks really nice and juicy.
Oh, it's soft. Wow. It's tender.
Okay, yeah, he's cutting it with a butter knife.
Yeah, that's what I have.
I love it.
That's all they provide.
But I mean, that speaks
Did you
volumes.
get it? Oh, you did get a steak.
But you were able
But
to
I
do,
did.
yeah. That speaks volumes.
I've been to Disney World.
All righty
Look,
then.
you go to nice steakhouse all the time. You're
Yeah.
going to be blown away.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away that it's edible.
Wow.
I'm blown away that it's tender and juicy
Yeah.
and a nice portion size and a steak I'm going to recommend in one of our reviews in
right.
rotational dining.
I love it. All right. Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's like butter.
I'm going to get it in this barbecue reduction.
I just did it a little bit and I dipped it in there. Yeah, this one's good. It's the best one.
Best steak with rotational?
On this ship that we've had, yeah.
Okay, we're doing good today.
That's delish.
That's
Okay.
what they all should be like.
Yeah. Lovely.
Penet Bolognese, penne pasta mixed with a rich bolognese sauce garnished with shaved Parmigiano Reggiano and toasted garlic ciabatta.
All right.
That's a lot of ciabatta.
Uh-huh.
These are Penet. They're smaller than your regular penne. Go ahead, get in there.
The pasta's cooked good.
Yeah.
It's a dente, as they say.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I would say if you have a young adult in the family and they want just a basic pasta dish.
Someone picky.
You know, right, in perfect time. And they want more than the kids' menu pasta, everybody in the family will like that, kids included.
Yeah. Unless your family is from the Italian section of the Bronx, then we take the dish and we throw it into the screens on the wall. Anyway, I guess I got to try the bread.
Yeah, you must try the garlic bread.
It's slightly old garlic bread.
Aww.
It's fine. I mean, it's a little soggy because that's what happens to garlic bread when you
Yeah.
leave it, let it sit a little bit. But it's got that crunch on the exterior. It's fine. My catchphrase. It's fine.
All right.
But this is not the one we're going to
No.
recommend. Oh, we're going into color now. The picture's starting to go into color. That's because we had a steak finally. That was the breakthrough. Once it was an edible steak, color has been brought into our world. Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. We said the salmon steak was dry. There is a side sauce there, aioli.
Did it
That
make it?
fixes a lot of it.
Okay,
Oh, for
okay.
sure. So, sorry, I forgot this was off to the side. My apologies. So, I'm on board with the salmon steak. I'm on board with that.
And those potatoes were so good with it.
Yeah, so I'm signing off on the whole dish.
Okay,
At that point.
good.
Last but not least, we're back to the vegetarian dishes for the Sesame Halumi Parcels with sweet potato tahini mash and roasted cherry tomatoes. This is such an interesting presentation.
It is.
Go ahead.
Well, I didn't, honestly, I didn't really understand it. I didn't know what I was eating. It
Yeah.
looked so good, or what I'm tasting, and the presentation was so nice. I still don't really know,
But
but
that's what's fun about cruise line. You could just order things you don't even know what they are. You're like, I gotta see. I just want to see what it is. Order it. If you're just curious, order it. It doesn't cost you anything extra.
that is a very interesting dish.
Interesting
It's,
good or interesting bad?
Okay, so it's not for everyone. This is going to be for, I think, someone who is looking for a little Mediterranean type taste. Is that what we thought initially? Is it
Obviously
what's happening on
vegetarian.
the ins- and vegetarian for sure. What is
It's that
happening?
mash.
Is it like
it's a,
eggy or
it's
something?
no, it's a sweet potato tahini mash.
Okay, so it's kind of mashed up in there, right? Because it's a soft interior.
And then it's in it's in a crispy pastry.
Yeah, it is.
And then in a red sauce. I think it works. I think kudos to them. I think this is the most interesting and creative dish
Yeah.
we've had the whole cruise, and I think it succeeds. I think I don't know that I recommend it to someone that's not vegetarian. I think they might be craving something with it.
Yeah.
But I think if you have dietary needs, this is a really. I would just, if you're vegetarian, I would order the two. I'd have
Yeah.
the black beans in this.
Yeah.
This is a better
I have
side
another.
for the black beans than the rice are. I
At
think.
100% agree.
And I think together they make a sizable entree.
Yeah. Oh,
That would be my
together
recommendation.
Would be really great.
That's my recommendation.
Mine is the rice from the.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't taste bad. It was really just trying to understand what is it
Yeah.
in there that I'm tasting together.
But it's different for sure. Especially, I don't know if I would have expected the red sauce with sweet potato and pastry. Like that throws me off a little bit, but it's good.
It actually tastes really good, you guys.
So
It's not bad.
I would order that again.
It's unique.
So we've reached the final course of the cruise. Dessert at Animator's Palate. Don't cry into your ice cream.
I want to cry. I'm serious.
You have a cookies and cream sundae. It's cookies and cream ice cream with chocolate sauce and chocolate chip cookies.
That's right. So, I'm hoping that it's exactly the way you just described it,
Yeah.
because it should taste like nothing other than that.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's give it a shot. It's
I don't know
not
are the cookies on the bottom?
it's like mixed in here.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a big old chunk.
All right.
All right, let's see if this is the way, classic. Cookies and cream ice cream. I love their whipped cream. It's not out of a can.
Yeah.
And it's got the syrup, not fudge. It has the chocolate syrup on top. Oh, and
Important distinction.
it is.
It is.
And my 25th DCL 25, is this a cookie or a piece of chocolate? I
Piece
don't
of
know.
chocolate. It's been on top of 80%
Everything.
of the desserts on the ship.
All right, it's solid. It's good.
Okay. Next up, this is going to be that lemon icebox pie, the specialty dessert, served with lemon curd and berry creme.
All right.
It's a lemon.
Mixed in.
Not. Is it?
Maybe like kind of a key lime.
Very much key lime pie with lemon curd.
Yeah.
Is what you're going to get, and it's a solid one. This could have been much worse. I think if you like key lime pie, it's a thing to order,
Yep.
right?
100%. It's a lemon version of a key lime pie.
Yeah.
She's melting.
What's melting? Oh, the
I
sticky.
didn't know. Did you want some of this or no? This is
I
pretty
trust
simple.
your thoughts on the ice cream. I believe in you. This is the warm, sticky date pudding served with butterscotch sauce, vanilla ice cream, and Philo Crunch? Philo Crunch.
Wow.
Dig in there.
Now I have to say, it looks amazing.
I've had this somewhere
Have
on
you?
another ship, yeah. It looks super familiar.
It's definitely warm.
Oh, it's very soft.
Soft, warm, gooey.
You know I like this butterscotch because it was on another dessert. Oh, yeah.
That's good. Yes. That's a yes for me.
Wow. Very, very sweet, but very good. I'm going to try this ice cream in this. What is a phyllo tart?
It's like a dough,
Just
like a dough.
tart?
right? You can buy it in the
Yeah.
freezer section.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's basically like a dough. So
They
they
don't
kind of give it a
counter,
crust.
it counters the date
Exactly.
very well.
Exactly. And for me,
Very
I would
rich.
add another. I'd say let me have another scoop of vanilla with it, and it'd be just
You
perfect.
need a little more ice cream.
Yep.
Last but not least, chocolate fudge cheesecake. It's vanilla cheesecake with a chocolate fudge base. So plain old cheesecake over a fudge base. It's awfully simple, but it's very good.
It's pretty simple.
It's
but
the right ratio.
Yep.
It is very normal standard cheesecake on a fudge brownie bar, essentially.
On a fudge.
My
brownie.
father would love this.
And the quote unquote crust, which is the fudge bar that you're talking about, it's thick. It's a lot.
It's actually, I thought that was going to be real dense and kind of old.
Yeah, it's like a cake, right?
It's soft and cake like it's moist. It works really well. This is something that should be forgettable.
Right.
And it's a really good iteration of it.
Mm-hmm.
So final thoughts on Animator's Palate.
My favorite of all the rotations.
Yeah, I mean the show at Tiana's was great. The food was not. As far as pure food, this was my favorite, and the show was really fun too.
Yeah,
but,
it was.
But food quality wise, absolutely the best meal outside of Apollo we've had this cruise.
Yep, agreed. Me too. I'd say the same thing. Solid all the way around. And I love the environment too.
Yeah, it's
The
very
Animator's
it's
Palate
cute
is
and
such a
charming,
cute-
and iconic, right? An iconic part
Yes.
of the cruise line legacy, which hopefully you'll get to enjoy. You can if you book with Beer Guest Vacation.
Yeah. Did we do a good job? What would you say so far?
Did we do a good job on
for
this
you?
cruise?
For you.
I think you
booking-
did
getting
better
you
than
here?
most people I've hired in the last 3 years. This
We'll
is
take
not
it.
any of my current employees. This is not a knock on you. It's on some former people. I want to be clear. But no, I think you jumped right in and we were very successful.
Excellent.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
helping me out.
Thanks for helping us
putting this
out.
cruise together, getting it booked and planned, and also joining us for meals.
Oh my gosh, it's been a pleasure. It's been great. I love it. I hate it's ending.
I know.
When are we going back?
Oh no,
We got to get to planning.
that dreaded question.
Time for you to book your next cruise,
Oh
Tom.
boy, we'll talk about it. Honolulu to Sydney, here we come.
Sounds good to me. I'm coming too.
We'll get you. We'll make it happen. We have to just convince them it's the most bloggable cruise. Like
It just makes
we
sense.
need in 14 days we can cover every inch of this ship.
All the chairs, all the...
Everything else.
2 paintbrushes way up for Animator's palate.
It's a win. It's a win. It's been great. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah. See you back on.